This tutorial provides an overview of the law relating to occupier's liability. The occupier of a property may be liable to any person, whether a visitor or trespasser, suffering harm or loss as a consequence of the dangerous or defective condition of the property. A law is now set out in the Occupiers Liability Act 1957 for visitors and the Occupiers Liability Act 1984 for trespassers. Definitions. Premises is defined by Section 1(3) of the 1957 Act as any fixed or movable structure, including any vessel, vehicle or aircraft. The Acts do not define occupier. In Harris, it was held an occupier is not necessarily only the person having physical possession of the property, but also any person having control of the property. It follows that, as in Wheat, there may be more than one person with the status of occupier at any one time. The greater the control a person has over a property, the more likely he is to be an occupier. The 1957 Act applies to lawful visitors, defined by Section 1(2) of the 1957 Act as those for whom any invitation or permission has been given, or implied to have been given, to enter the property concerned. By contrast, the 1984 Act applies to trespassers. Although the term trespasser is not defined, Section 1(1)(a) of the 1904 Act refers to persons other than the occupier's visitors. In Robert Addy and Sons, the court defined trespasser as someone who goes on the land without invitation of any sort and whose presence is either unknown to the proprietor or, if known, is practically objected to.